All right, guys, it's Chester. Got something on my mind here a little bit. Before everybody gets too butthurt about me cracking open a beer, which happens to be, sorry, my nose is just cold Keystone Light, bottled beer in a can, especially lined can. Can't beat it. It's fine beer. Back to the point of drinking a beer, sitting in the pickup. I am sitting in the pickup, but as we've discussed before, that's where the little thingy is that put my phone on. It's getting on dark 30. Supper's ready. Need to go in and eat supper here in a minute. So obviously I'm not driving. I just jumped in the pickup so I could put my phone here and talk while I drank a beer because my day is done. And so I could use my hands when I talk. Because sometimes I use my hands when I talk. Rock on. You know what that is. All right. So we had to. Sonny and I jumped in her hoopy today and went to Impero. Had to go up there. I went to the courthouse. She had a chiropractor appointment. Doesn't matter why we were there. We just went there. And just like any other drive, I mean, conversation back and forth when she wasn't had her head in the phone or whatever, and when I wasn't, head banging, cat climbing off the top of my deal. Doesn't matter. Anywho, on the way back, we were having a conversation, about this and that and the other, and I was kind of, get out of here, cat. Come on. Sorry. Hope that didn't leave a mark. What we were doing was, and just sometimes a little banter back and forth, but I was giving her a hard time about, something that kind of annoyed me. And tell you the truth, it's been several hours ago, and I don't remember what it was that annoyed me. Very little annoys me about Sunny. I mean, we've been married long enough that I've come accustomed to just about all of her faults and downfalls, which are very few. Anywho, so we drive along. And I was giving her crap about that, and she's like, "What are you going to do when I leave you?" And it wasn't if I leave you, it's when I leave you. And I'm thinking, well, and I tell her, I was like, I'm not too worried about it, I guess, Sonny. We've been married 24 years, and sometimes it seems like a lot longer than that. And then some days it seems like we're just newlyweds. That's the way it goes with marriage. Been married 24 years, be 25 in November. The 18th, I think. It is the 18th. I know when we got married. Dates, I'm not real good with dates. Numbers in general. I mean, I don't remember people's birthdays very much. I do remember when I was married. I remember when Taylor was born, that date, Evan's birthday. Lainey's, there's the day she was born and the day I thought she should have been born, which was a day earlier or later. I don't remember which one it is. She was born on the 14th or 15th. I don't remember. One of those. She knows when her birthday is. And somebody will tell me when her birthday is, so that's fine. So I don't remember a lot of dates. I used to remember a lot of phone numbers back in the day when we didn't have smartphones and stuff with the all the stuff you can program all the phone numbers in and just push a name and it calls them. I had all, 173 phone numbers in my head. Now I can't remember a goddamn phone number. Don't know if it's the age or just, I'm out of practice. But anyway, see there I got sidetracked and I don't know what the hell I was talking about. She's going to leave me. I said, we've been married, 24 years. You're not going to leave me now. If you're going to leave me, it would have been, 20 years ago, 21, 22, 23 years ago when we were first married, because I wasn't a very good husband. Just honest. I was sufficient, just not a great husband. Like I am today. Perfect in every way. But she's like, you know what? My parents got divorced. And this is Sunny talking. She's like, my parents got divorced, after being married for 21 years. And then she spouts off, several famous couples, people in the news and stuff, and a few people we know that have been divorced, at 15, 20, 25, even 30 years of marriage. And I'm thinking, Jesus. And then threw out some statistics on, the different ages when people get divorced. And I'm thinking, good God, she's done some research on this. So maybe she's serious. I don't know. So that kind of got me just a little bit worried. I mean, not much, because I mean, certainly she's not going to leave me. Why would you leave me? Me. You wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't. So I'm thinking. So I tell her I'm thinking of ways that I can dissuade her from leaving, divorcing me. So I'm like, you know what? If you divorce me, you're gonna get half of everything, right? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, you know how much money we got, which is none. I said, you're gonna get half of the debt. So she thinks for a minute, and I know she's thought about this already. She's got a plan. She knows what she's gonna do. I mean, she obviously knows we don't have any money. So she says, well, I don't plan on divorcing you. I never said divorce. I said I'm leaving. So the thing is, she's just leaving, not getting divorced. And so I'm like, well, you know, if you don't divorce me, you can't get remarried. And she's like, good God, why in the frick would I ever want to get married again? This first one was a god dang disaster. I'm not going to try that again. You know, and I'm kind of thinking the same thing. But my theory is, or my feelings are, you know, if something happened to Sunny, God forbid, if she left me or divorced me or whatever, you know, I wouldn't get married or remarried, because, I mean, there was only one love of my life, and that was Sunny Ray. And, I mean, I just couldn't marry another one. Couldn't marry anyone else, because she was the love of my life. And plus, you know, I didn't get her trained the way I wanted, so I sure as hell at my age ain't gonna try to train another one. But that kind of brings me to another point. And that point is, I'm kind of wondering, you know, as we were driving, she said, well, and plus there's other ways. You've got life insurance, as she reached over and unbuckled my seatbelt. So I'm thinking, what the? And it's a damn good thing I was driving, I guess, or she might have reached over and opened the door and the seat, you know, under the seatbelt, opened the door and flung me out. Because I do have fairly good insurance, and that's probably the only way to get out from under this deal we got here. So again, she's probably been thinking about this. Thankfully, she hasn't acted on it yet. Although, you know, for the past, say, 23 years, I've had some stomach issues. And somebody said, you know, have you ever considered maybe your wife's, you know, slowly poisoning you to death? Well, no, but I mean, if she is, I wish she would just hurry up and get it over with, because all this is doing is just making me miserable. I'm joking. She's not poisoning me. I don't think she is anyway. But that's kind of one of them deals. I mean, she's not leaving. She's not going nowhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in this for the long haul. 25, 26, 27 years at least. So, I mean, we got a ways to go yet. But, it's all you out there, you know. Remember to like, subscribe, phone a friend, do whatever you got to do. But, dude, whatever you do, love your wife. Make sure you're in it for the long haul. Later. Sunny, I'm hoping Sunny watches it. She might have got pissed off halfway through and said, screw you, and she's already packed her bags and she's gone. But if she hasn't, she knows that I love her, and I'm going to tell everybody right now how much I love my wife. You know, if she ever left me, I don't know. I probably couldn't go on. So, Sunny, please, just know that I love you, and I'll love you forever. I gotta go.